My boyfriend, male 24, got really upset at me, female 23, because for the first time, I talked more than him and got all the attention during a dinner with friends. Told me that I should have kept it cute and quiet. I've been with my boyfriend for a whole year and we're very different. He's a guy who loves to talk, get all the attention, very sociable. I'm pretty much the opposite and usually, I'm quiet and reserved. Even though, I'm trying my best to make efforts. Normally, when we meet people or see friends, he's the one who talks a lot, makes jokes. I love to share with people and have fun, but as an introvert, most of the times, I let him get the attention he craves and he does most of the talking. The other day, we went to some friend's house for a dinner. I had a drink or two there, I wasn't drunk at all. I don't know why, I started to talk a lot, make jokes, let myself go, if that makes sense. People were really receptive and they told me that they liked when I was open and chatty like that. At times, when my BF wanted to talk, some friends didn't even acknowledge him. My BF tried his best to talk over me and get all the attention back, but it didn't work. At the end of the dinner, when we were about to leave, many friends told me that they were really happy to see me open up more, that they loved this side of me. It felt great to hear that and I was in a really good mood when I left. As soon as we left the house, my boyfriend started to lecture me and asked why I acted as such. He asked if I was drunk and told me that I looked ridiculous, acting like someone I wasn't. I told him that I was just having a great time and for once, I was able to let myself go completely. Introverts know how difficult it is for us, normally. He just said that it wasn't me, that I just should have let him talk and get all the attention, as usual. He also told something that really hurt me, you should have kept it cute and quiet. What does that mean? Because I'm a woman I can't express myself and I should let him talk all the time. My only role is being cute, it seems like. I feel like he was just jealous, because for the first time, I got all the attention and he didn't. I told him that I felt happy and good, but he didn't care, he was really upset. I can't believe he made me feel like shit for opening up and having a good time. That's stupid and I don't want to compete for attention with him. Now, am thinking about breaking up with him. What do you think of that? Any advices on how to handle the situation? Now for top comment. Cake day. Any guy that would presume to tell you who you are and scold you for enjoying yourself, having conversations, and showing a different side to others that was nothing but positive for any reason, but most especially because of his own bruised ego that you were more entertaining than he likely has many more undesirable qualities born of his low self-esteem and potential sexist views. It may be that after a year of dating, you just not have had enough situations in which to see them fully. Had I been in your shoes, seeing this, I would probably show him the door if this was just one more nuance of a self-absorbed egomaniac, but if this is the first time you are seeing this and otherwise the relationship is positive, I would not delay in having a very serious conversation where you describe how his actions and words made you feel, and that you will never be put in a box or made to feel that way again. Throw Aratiket too much. I definitely feel like his ego was bruised. I think that he was jealous too. Usually, I let him get all the shine, because I'm an introvert and he's an extrovert. But this time was different, I was able to open up more and honestly it felt great. Our friends really appreciated to that side of me as well. It seems like he was the only one who was upset about it. I felt like shit after. Anatarielilov. Cake day. Do you want to live in the box he is designing for you then, even if most of the time it feels comfortable? I would caution against it because that means he will always hold the key to what you are allowed to be and how you can grow, change and transform, or not. I'm not saying that you will suddenly go from an introvert to an extrovert, but am really talking about other things that he has tied to this permanent profile of who he thinks you are and should be, and challenging you to avoid letting someone else control that. For example, if he sees you as being the person of the two of you with a less important, prestigious job that makes less, and suddenly your success in your career skyrockets. How will his ego handle making less than you having a job title not as high profile? Extrapolate from there, and imagine what he expects of you with household chores, raising children, etc. Will he forever place you in a box of subservience of traditional female roles of his needs always superseding your own? Kitete 2021. Speaking from too much experience on this subject, Han, I can tell you that this man is a narcissist and will make everything about him. He'll also never be the one who's wrong, but you will be 100% wrong all the time. My ex was this way, and when I went back into my shell he even got pissed about that. Don't become what I was. Adorable_toe_1307. I was married to that for 7 years. He even became abusive when I talked to his friends or tried to get interested in something he was interested me. I'm still in therapy and it's been more than 15 years since I left him. I wish her the best of luck and just to keep herself safe. The dude at 840. It sounds like a big part of the reason he is dating you is that you aren't typically assertive and don't take attention away from him. On one hand, good job on him for being self-aware. But to become so hostile and insult you when you show more of your personality is a massive red flag. You say you enjoyed feeling more extroverted and that your friends are encouraging you. It's clear that this man is not going to be able to handle it if you start being more outgoing on a regular basis. Please do not dull you shine for him. Don't put yourself back into the cute and quiet box he wants you in. Continue to be the you that feels best for you, and if that means this relationship is over, then so be it. Becky_D86. I co-sign this 1000%. If you go the convo route, about his actions and your feelings, use the Dearman technique. Describe the current situation and stick to the facts. Express your feelings and opinions, use I statements, I want rather than you should. Assert yourself by asking for what you want. Reinforce by giving the upsides to him, changing the behavior. Mindful as in stay mindful. Keep your focus on your goals with this conversation. Oftentimes people get defensive. Do not respond to attacks, ignore possible distractions, and keep on subject. Be a broken record and restart at describe. Appear confident, eye contact, stern voice. Go to him like you mean it. Negotiate, be willing to give to get. Focus on what will work for both of you. Godspeed, up. Becky_D86. Something along the lines of, you told me I was being too much and should just be cute and quiet. BC, I was having a good time with my friends and taking away from you. This makes me feel like you do not care about my happiness and well-being. BC, my behavior was not outrageous and this night, until we left, was one of the best nights of my life. I would really like it if I could go out with you and express myself the way I want without getting attacked by you for it or making you feel like less. Ultimately, this will make our relationship stronger and that's all I want for us. Do you have any suggestions to get us closer to this goal? Paul Apple. I'll tell you the difference between my ex-husband and my now current BF. When I first met my ex, I was outgoing, on the dance team, sports teams, and had a very social life. When I started dating him, things changed in that regard because whenever I spoke too loudly in friend gatherings or one-on-one convos, he'd say, "You're too loud, you're too much, you're embarrassing yourself, don't do that / wear that, it draws too much attention." At first I thought it was how a caring partner should be and that he was just looking out for me. Now in hindsight, I know he was intimidated by my personality and really wanted me to play small for his own ego. My now current BF, well, we went to a wedding and I hadn't known anyone, so I just danced all night long on and off, talking to people, and not once during the night did he say to me to stop dancing or quiet down or that he didn't like what I was wearing. At the end of the night, all he said was that I looked, that I enjoyed myself, and that he was happy for me. This man accepts me for who I am and nourishes parts of me that my previous partner tried to extinguish. Anyway, long story short, the right partner will be proud to have you as a GF, smiley face. After paper 3964. Your partner should always lift you up, he should be happy you opened up and everyone enjoyed that side of you. He's being a misogynistic, jealous loser. Do you really want to always dampen your spark just so he can shine for the rest of your life? What happens if you get a promotion or an award or any attention? Is he going to throw a fit? If he's jealous of the attention you got now, what happens if you have children? Everyone will dote on them, and no attention will be left for your boyfriend. Don't be an accessory to a man. Find an actual partner. Tres. Unfortunately he has, to a degree, made it explicit that he wants things to be about him and that if he perceives you're impeding that he will put you down, try to make you self-conscious, etc. Him coming to terms with the reality that he is just not that charismatic, especially compared to you when you are comfortable, is probably not a mess you will want to deal with, especially as it is clear his way of processing his insecurity is to externalize it, project it, become emotionally abusive. The gaslighting has already begun. Jabmer. So you grew as a person in that moment. He should have celebrated that little win and been happy your friends were so receptive to some that's supposedly important to him. Most people want their partner to mesh into their friendship groups. Instead, he berated you for something born out of his immaturity and insecurity. The misogyny of him expecting you to be quiet and cute is icky. Your BF sounds like he tries too hard. People pick up on that, it's a turn off and can be exhausting. His friends absolutely know he's annoying and probably just tolerate him. Friedrich_Friedson. Your BF sounds like very petty and insecure LMAO. And he also may have some psychological issue. Getting so mad that you weren't the center of attention in a conversation with friends, isn't normal behavior. No comment about the cute and quiet part LMAO, although TBF judging from the whole situation he may have say it more to spite you than anything else. The_sugarplum_fairy. The moment a partner tries to tell you how to behave is the moment to run. You did everything that you're supposed to do when you're out with friends. Him trying to talk over the top of you is rude and I'm glad he didn't gain any traction with those efforts. Honestly, it sounds like he was just uninteresting. You did nothing wrong here. You know who I am, damn it. When a man is truly in love, watching the person he loves shine should bring him tremendous joy. He sounds like a narcissist who was attracted to you because he thought you were fine with him getting all of the attention. I think you should thank him for throwing up such a huge red flag and wish him luck in his future endeavors. But above all, keep shining.